All right. Take a look at this very ugly price action here. Very ugly. We do have 10 o'clock news coming out in about 10 minutes here. But yeah, nothing telling me to take a trade with high probability right now, that's for sure. So I wanna say what I'm favoring, but as you know, it's non-farm payroll tomorrow morning, so anything can happen. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what non-farm payroll is gonna be doing, but this definitely is potential to be a seek and destroy day because it's the day before non-farm payroll, of course, and it already looks very choppy as it is. So just waiting to see what that 10 o'clock news does. And then 9:30 open, just dumped lower. Good morning, Alex. Candlestick. Georgie, good morning, guys. So I'm going to take opening price. I'm going to extend that out. See how we traded above opening price, took out this high, and now we've gone lower. We've taken the sell stops from the Asian range right here, as well as the London lows here. Now I want to see if they left these highs intact. So these highs, they're leaving all these highs intact, so this may be a draw in liquidity for tomorrow, non-farm payroll. So this may be just them engineering buy stops right now. So yeah, nothing, too many wicks for me, too many long wicks, so nothing telling me to buy or sell right now, that's for sure. Definitely a potential seek and destroy day. If it continues like this after the 10 o'clock news and we don't get anything meaningful, which is in 7 minutes, then I may just have to end this one early. There's no point in just trying to navigate through seek and destroy conditions whenever on those days it's better to just close your laptop. And then once again, you can see we left these three lows intact here. But then buy side was swept here, the Asian high as well as London high. I'm gonna go look at the Dow. Morning Tao, morning Ryan. Mad Cats, what's going on, guys? So Dow looks a little bit cleaner, right at that 915, and then 930 opening just sent it lower, below the sell side here. Use 2022 model. It's a part of my model, but I think there's a lot more to trading than just looking for the 2022 model. So keep in mind it's Thursday, so if we're gonna go higher, there's a potential that Thursday may make a significant intermediate term low, and then Friday we'll continue higher and attack this high, and the highs are left intact here. Once again, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what's going to happen after the non-farm payroll releases tomorrow. I don't. No one does. But I have a good feeling we can find some good scalps after the release. So about like 30 minutes after. So we also have these highs now. They're relatively equal. And then this one as well. All this sell side in here was cleared from the 8 o'clock hour. And again, none of this really means anything to me yet, because there's nothing telling me that would want me to buy or sell right now. And plus we have red folder news coming out at 10, so about 5 more minutes. We did have this market structure shift and return to this inefficiency, but once again, that doesn't mean anything to me yet. It's not the proper time of day. NQ longs? No, I wouldn't say that yet. There's no high probability trade that can be placed right now. I mean, just look at all the wicks. You have these lows intact, you have these highs, and it's just overall choppy range. So, but obviously now you can see it's trading higher. But I'm waiting for that 10 o'clock to drop, and we'll go from there. I have been liking NASDAQ more. I didn't mean to go there. I have been liking NASDAQ more lately. It's been cleaner. So another way to see tell if it's going to be low probability for now is the averages are all disagreeing. They're all doing different things. So ES looks a lot different from NASDAQ right now. The only thing they have in common is that we're in this very choppy range. So if you look here, you can see that this Asian low was taken out, as well as the London low. So sell side cleared. We want to see if we can make some type of significant low here, and see if we can get some displacement for a trade to take on to the upside. Narrative for ES. So if you look here, we are in a discount. We're in a discount range here. We traded into discount inefficiencies right here. We've created this intermediate term low right here, and then sell side's been cleared. So unless we continue to displace lower below this low and whatnot, I'm going to see if we can create some Thursday intermediate term low, which there's a tendency for that to happen on Thursdays. I'm going to see if we can get that. But you got to keep in mind that it's non-farm payroll the day before, so we may just consolidate and have a seek and destroy day. So 2 more minutes till the news. ES and NASDAQ are doing complete opposite things. You can see these highs I mentioned here were swept just now. What a surprise. Do we have any basketball fans in my live stream right now? We have the game 1 of the NBA Finals right now. Or not right now, but later today. Would have preferred it to be the Lakers versus like the Celtics or something, but the Heat and Nuggets will have to do. 4203.52 clean, waiting for the news. Yes, sir. Alright, 1 minute. 1 more minute. So I want to see if we can get some meaningful displacement on ES. So for me, I'm favoring longs, but I want to see what 10 o'clock does here. NQ just trading higher off of this inefficiency here. The highs were swept as expected. What a surprise. Alright, did you get any money from trading? Be honest. Why are you coming in here just... Why is that what's on your mind? We're here analyzing charts, trying to make money right now, so... But yes, I make money from trading. That's why I do it, nothing else. I'm not here for anything else. But yes. I know it's hard to believe because there's a lot of liars in this industry here, but see that right there? This inefficiency. So if we're going to support longs, we want to see this low stay intact. And I say that because we've already cleared sell side here, and then we're repricing into this inefficiency. So if we respect this inefficiency and then trade lower off of that, then I'm not going to be interested in longs, and it's probably going to trade below this low here. So that's what I'm looking at there. And then on the short side, if you say you were looking for shorts within this 15-minute fair value gap right here, it would be respecting the high of this daily fair value gap. This is this pink shaded area here, so it wouldn't need to fill in the rest of it because the daily fair value gap high is right here, and then it would target this low right here from yesterday. So this would be previous day's low. Just look at that back and forth wick. Very ugly. Doesn't only make himself money, but helps others who learn from him do the same. Yes, sir. That is the goal here. I'd be lying if I wouldn't say I was pretty hype after yesterday's stream because I forget his name. But he was telling me he passed phase 1 by watching my live stream. So I was like, damn, like, alright. Makes me happy to hear. So yeah, I'm more interested in ES than NASDAQ. So if anything, ES is going to want to catch up with NASDAQ here, and then maybe come for the highs here. The very clean highs. Normally, I'd be like overly confident that this would be the draw on liquidity up here, but once again, it's the day before non-farm payroll, and there's always a likelihood that we can just consolidate, and they'll just leave these highs intact for non-farm payroll to then attack them. So keep that in mind. Depending on how what's the word? Depending on how eager you were to place a trade, this would have been a reasonable long 4181. Maybe a partial above this high. That'd be 6 handles, and then maybe full profit up there. What's the best prop firm? I think they all have their flaws, and they all have... I don't think any of them are good, but I mean, it's kind of just pick your poison. But at the end of the day, the prop firms aren't here for us to make money. They're their sole purpose is to make money off of people losing their accounts and stuff. So why do you think they have all these promotions and deals and they keep making the challenges easier to pass and stuff like that? It's because they want more and more people to buy their challenges because they know that they're going to lose their account, and they profit off of that. So see this big 5-minute inefficiency left over. And like I said, if you were looking for shorts in this 15-minute SIBI, I was not. But you see how it reprices to the very high? You wouldn't want to see that for the short side. So this gives me a little bit more confirmation that we may want to come for the highs here, as NASDAQ pretty much already is. So no entry though. Yes, there was, looks like a good entry here, but once again, I don't take entries before red folder news. Maybe you do, but I don't. So yeah, I'm definitely favoring longs here, but it's just a matter if we can get a high probability entry and a discount or not. And if not, it's not a big deal. We'll be back here for non-farm payroll. Maybe get some post news release scalps. So NQ has taken out the 715 high as expected. No surprises here. I don't think there'll ever be a time in my live streams where I'm like, oh shit, where did that come from? I didn't see that coming. I mean, maybe if I'm live streaming and right at a CPI release, whenever there's been some crazy CPIs from last year where it just shoots up like several hundred points in like 1 second. So I want to see if I can get like a optimal trade entry type thing into this inefficiency here. I'm gonna check see if we have a, nope, no regular trading hour gap. Here's this one from yesterday, however. May want to come and fill in the rest of that as well as the highs. So for those that were here in the live stream yesterday, you saw how we were hunting the shorts, outlining the shorts, and I kind of taught you guys how to just like relax, be patient, and don't chase price, especially if you quote unquote miss a move. Your entry will come. Most days, sometimes not, but Damn it. Let's see if Dow's catching up and all. Kind of. Okay, yeah, so I was looking at, so we had SMT divergence. We made a lower low here, higher high on Dow. And then a higher high on NASDAQ. You always want to be cautious whenever you go to like the 15-minute time frame or whatnot and you see like this many back and forth wicks. You always want to be cautious in that type of price action. For sure. By the way, these black lines are just this inefficiency right here. That's all that is. And I don't believe we quite reached discount in NASDAQ. We might have. I think we did. Yeah. See how we just dip into it a couple times. Right at equilibrium. So I want to see ES really catch up with NASDAQ here. But it's got to give us a retracement in order for me to get a reasonable entry here. By the way, these two lines here, it's just a previous new week opening gap. That's all that is. So you see how we kind of consolidated within that? $9.23 high taken out. Anyone that was chasing this price movement lower has just been taken out. So it's been going down since 625. So there's going to be people chasing this move lower. And they likely had their stop above this recent high here. So that was just taken out. And then like the inexperienced quote-unquote SMC traders, they probably shorted this SIBI here and then like was trying to aim for this low. But it's not what we were looking for. We had a narrative, and we're just looking for something to execute on now. Now, if you're a consistent viewer of my live stream, you'll notice that I may not always get great entries and find great things to execute off of, but more times than not, I'm right than wrong, which, I mean, that's not my goal to be right or wrong. It's to be profitable, but yeah. So we're back above opening price. Preferably, I'd want to get a long below it. The best longs are below midnight opening price, as well as the 9:30 opening right here. See the little Judah swing there? Induces shorts and accumulated those shorts that they took out, and they're now distributing it to the upside. That's what's going on here. It's not what your uncle said that was trading, quote unquote, trading on the floor. So similar to yesterday's live stream, I said whenever we have scenarios like this, I more so want to be looking for 5-minute and 15-minute entries rather than 1 minute whenever we've already displayed significantly. And similar to yesterday, this right here would have been an ideal long after we shifted higher and a small retracement did the inefficiency. This would have been an ideal long, but it's 2 minutes right before the 10 o'clock news, so it easily could have wicked down, taken you out, and then gone higher. But will we get a long before buy side liquidity is taken on ES? Found support in breaker plus volume imbalance on 1 minute. Hope for a fair value gap. Yeah. Patience. I believe we will find something here. If not, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We'll be back here tomorrow. Hunting post non-farm payroll release, not right at it. We're not trying to gamble and get huge gains. Which, if you're getting huge gains right at big news releases like that, you're just getting lucky, and you'll probably blow your account the next time you attempt doing that. So, yeah. But yeah, as long as I find something below, preferably below opening price, and prior to tapping this high, I think it's a valid long. So I'm going to extend this breaker out here. And I'm going to see how we treat this breaker here. Check the 2 minute, 3 minute. Nope, nothing. So NQ kind of just consolidating after it took the high out. Definitely not favorable price action here on the NASDAQ at all, but it definitely looks cleaner on ES, so yeah, I'm going to take this breaker away because I think that'd be okay if it disrespects that. So if we come back down to tap the low of this previous new week opening gap, I think that'd be a reasonable long below opening price here. If it yields it to us, it may just go higher right now, but we'll see. Come on, get back down there. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Nope, don't go higher yet. Come back down. Come on. Trade lower. Hit that low one more time. Come on. Nah, that's good enough for me. Thank you, algorithm. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. So my stop loss is right below this propulsion block here. So we have this order block here, and then this order block that trades into this order block. So that makes that a propulsion block. So this will be about, let's see, 418,950, about 9 handles. Just targeting previous new week opening gap high, as well as these highs up here. And it looks like it's going down this 5 minute here. And then once it touches this high here, I want to see that act as support, obviously. And then these series of down close candles would make up one order block as well. So looking back on it, maybe I should have waited for it to get to the 5 minute, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I still got long below opening price, so if it trades to where my stop is, I want to be out of the marketplace anyways, so I'm okay with where my stop's at. And we're only using one contract. It's not the best conditions here, but we're working with what we got. We also just traded into this breaker here. So 2 order blocks we're trading into in this breaker. That doesn't really mean anything to me yet. We'll see if it will yield higher prices into my sell limit here. So see how we just traded into this gap here? Obviously, looking back in hindsight, I wish I would have got a better entry down into the 5 minute. But all in all, I got this entry on the 3 minute right here. And I always get slipped high right there. I tried to long the low of this previous new week opening gap, but it didn't give it to me. And then this would also be a optimal trade entry, 62% retracement level. Anything below that, I wouldn't be interested in the marketplace. NQ really displacing lower, so that's not what you want to see. Very, very sloppy price action here. Definitely not something you want to be pushing it in. That's for sure. Just look how ugly that is. Very ugly. So I wouldn't be surprised if my stop got taken now that I'm looking at NASDAQ, because we after the 10 o'clock news and all that, after the buy side was taken, we may just go into like a seek and destroy profile. So watch out for that for sure. See, look, lows taken out, high taken out, lows taken out, high taken out, and then it may come for the lows here. So this is like the beginning of a potential seek and destroy. So and then let's take a look. So high is taken out, low, high, and then if it takes out this low, once again, that would be signs that we may be having a seek and destroy profile here. Come on, take it out. There you go. So yeah, anything past this, I wouldn't really be pushing anything. It's the day before non-farm payroll, so we're not surprised if it's a choppy seek and destroy like day. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be executing anything else until about probably the 9:30 opening tomorrow. So 8:30 news comes out. I'll wait till like the 9:30 opening or something like that. So, since we may not be taking these out today, this may be engineered for non-farm payroll to take these out tomorrow. So, keep this in mind for tomorrow, for sure. Good morning, Tobias. Good to see you here again. It's okay, bro. Of course it's okay. It's trading. Losses are a part of everything in this game. You can lose more than you win and be profitable. Shit. But yeah, this is my first loss I've ever taken. I'm not, like, worried about it. It's only like, what, $250? So, yeah, pretty much nothing. But yeah, the fact that we disrespected this propulsion block here, which is anchored on this order block here, and then that makes this a propulsion block because you have an order block here, trades into that, creates another order block, so that's a propulsion block. So we disrespected that. And we traded almost to the very low of this SIBI here. But if it does react here after it just wicked and just barely took my stop loss and it goes up to my target, obviously that'd be unfortunate. So, alright, I see what you're doing, algorithm. Okay, I got you. Wicking down to my stop and then going up. Alright. See what's going on here. They're watching my live streams, guys. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I wouldn't be pushing it in this, though. I mean, if you think this is clean price action, I don't know what to tell you, so. Hideous. Very hideous. So we got this one order block here, this series of down close candles traded into, as well as this SIBI. We're getting a reaction off of that, which I went long on, but it just wicked down to my stop, as you guys saw, and now it's displacing higher. I think it 4186. So about 5 handles higher right after taking my stop. Okay, I see the volume imbalance you're referring to. The breaker would have saved me. Yeah, obviously looking back in hindsight. Alright, so I could probably get a re-entry here. So yeah, I'll re-enter right there. Sell stop below this order block here. No more entries after this. If I take 2 losses, I'm done, and I'll be back post non-farm payroll. Okay. I would prefer this to be an institutional order flow entry and go higher off of that, but there's always a chance that it could reuse this fair value gap here. Always a chance. I do not like NASDAQ though. NASDAQ is just like taking all my confidence in this price action here. So don't take any trades on NASDAQ, that's for sure. Or even on ES maybe. I mean, we do have this intermittent term low here. It came back to reuse this fair value gap, even though it's been almost completely closed in. You see how the body's respected it. So yeah, nothing that I like in NASDAQ, so I'm just gonna get away from that there. But on the other hand, ES still has some highs to get to if it doesn't just leave those for tomorrow. The entry was close to equilibrium, so that's fine with me. But yeah, I know a lot of other people in the industry, they like to have a 2-loss rule. I also go by that. If I take 2 losses, I'm just gonna close the laptop. I'll take a peek at the PM session, but I'm not gonna come in there with the mindset of like revenge trading and trying to get back what I lost, because at the end of the day, this is a long-term game. This isn't, you know, how much can I make in one day type shit. But yeah, I mean, some of the most profitable traders that I know, people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, they literally they have red weeks, they have red months sometimes. But yeah, no matter how much money you're making, I mean, we all lose. So if you ever have a bad day, don't think, oh shit, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever negative thought that pops in your mind, don't think like that, because it's a long-term game, and your entire trading career is not what you did in one day. So yeah. Notice how we reused that inefficiency here and tapped the low, new week opening gap low here. So now that we've significantly traded into this 5-minute gap, there's no reason for it to trade lower. So anything past that would kill my interest where my sell stop is. And this here can be viewed as optimal trade entry, as I said. Obviously, I didn't get the optimal trade entry, but optimal trade entry at the 62% retracement here at the order block on the 5-minute and the 5-minute inefficiency. And what makes it optimal is time of day. So it's 10:26 post all the news, so it's an optimal time of day. So that's what makes it an optimal trade entry. It's definitely not optimal conditions though, so definitely not a day where you want to go for large trades. Definitely keep it 10 handles and under if you place trades at all, which I wouldn't say is a great idea right now. I just can't get over how ugly NASDAQ is. I'm not surprised by this because it's the day before non-farm payroll, but damn, is she ugly. So these highs right here, left intact, 62% retracement, come back for the highs that people may have put their buy stops above. And this is 4190.25, so this will be about seven and a quarter handles. Like I said, on days like this, your sell limits, TP, take profit, whatever you want to call it, definitely keep it 10 handles and under. For sure. And I've learned that the hard way because I've had trades before where, you know, when I was newer, obviously, I'd place trades. Maybe on days like this, I can't remember clearly, but I would be like 10 handles in profit. No partials taken, nothing like that. No adjusting my stop. And I'd be, you know, pretty reasonable gains. And then I just wanted more, and then it would come the whole way back down to my stop, and I wouldn't get anything. I would actually lose money because I was being greedy. So, greed definitely has no place in an industry like this. Like, just think about it for a second. This trading is not here for us to make money. I know a lot of people think it is, and they think that it's so easy to get rich and all this bullshit. But it's here for us to lose money. They want us to lose money, and they're here to take our money. That's why they want us to trade so bad, and they have all these ads and shit. And you're telling me you want to be greedy? The odds are already not in our favor, and you're telling me you want to be greedy and not get what you can get? All right, man. You do you. Now, don't get me wrong. If you know what you're doing, you can catch some monster fucking trades, and rest assured that will be happening in these live streams. But, yeah, just don't be greedy. That's all. Okay, so NASDAQ is the leader right now. And if we come look at the hourly chart right here, you'll see that where my TP is, this will be a previous hourly low, or hourly high, sorry. So that's a significant draw on liquidity then. So technically it's right here, but you get the point. See how slow this price action is though? Every time it has an up close candle, it completely fills it in. Up close candle fills it in. Up close candle, immediate rebalance to this candle's high. So this to me is telling me that it doesn't want to come back down here at all. It wants to, you know, efficiently deliver this price leg and then go for its higher targets. $4203.25. I think you already wrote that, but see what you're talking about. Oh, this high right here. Well, yeah, I've been outlining that since about the very beginning of the stream. But yeah, that is that's the main draw. This high right here. All right, so there's a sell limit hit. So similar to yesterday. We got just wick. It's actually funny that this happened 2 days in a row. So we get wicked out. My stop was right about here. It just wicks down to my stop. Trade tire, and then I got a re-entry. So that's exactly what happened yesterday. It's funny, but I'm content with my earnings here this morning. There's the eyeball that I had there for like an hour. So, not surprised at all. Even in the shitty price action, we can make some money. NASDAQ is really ripping higher. I'm so shocked right now. $0.18 short from passing phase 1. That's what we fucking do here, man. We make people money. With proper risk management, obviously. You can't just take the trades that I'm taking without good risk management, because that can hurt you, but damn, I wish I would have put my take profit up here. No, I'm playing. I'm okay with relatively small 7.5 handles. I'm alright with that. And then if we scroll back to yesterday, well, let me see. Bear with me here. Where was it? I guess it doesn't show previous executions. Alright. Whatever. Oh, it was on the NASDAQ, that's why. I just think it's funny how similar today and yesterday was. Let me see. Okay, they're already on. Okay, I guess they don't show previous day executions on Top Step. Alright, fuck you, Top Step. You guys can watch my live stream from yesterday, but same exact thing that happened today happened yesterday. So wicks down to my stop, I get a re-entry, boom. So I believe this was a $250 loss, and then this 7.5 handles here, that would be about 4. Hold on. So 50 handles per contract, or per point. Okay, yeah, so that'd be 400. So we lost about 250, 400. So we're in the green today. That's all that matters to me. Good shit, Michael. Happy to hear that. If you guys caught this long here, you found any good insights today, anything helpful in here, just hit that like button, please. I'll continue to do daily live streams. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Obviously, we have NFP tomorrow. So, let's see. 8:30, obviously. So, I think I'll be in here at 8:50, live streaming tomorrow morning. Jonathan, have a good day, bro. Appreciate you being here. Alright, so pretty much did everything I wanted to do here. We caught our long. The main draw is getting reached into right now. Almost there. You can rewind. I was mentioning these highs up here like hours ago, so I'm not surprised by any of this at all. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow morning at 8:50.